Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be going over the NBA slate on DraftKings for Wednesday, March 28th. Got another 8-game slate today. This is going to be my last NBA video, at least for this season, I would imagine. Baseball starts on Thursday, and I will be most likely just going full throttle on MLB. So I'll probably not be making videos on both. I haven't fully decided yet, but pretty sure I'm just going to focus on MLB. So last NBA video for the season. Hopefully these NBA videos have helped you guys. Hopefully you're going to stick around for baseball, continue to watch my videos for MLB as well. Hopefully they will help you out and make you some money. But yeah, guys, we got an 8-game slate today, and before we do get started looking at this slate and giving some picks that I like, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. And if you are new and you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure you subscribe down below. Would really appreciate it. Definitely means a lot. Now, just looking at this slate the night before, we did get some big news that came out literally right before I started recording. We've got news that Damian Lillard is not going to play today. I believe it's because he is having a baby, or his wife is having a baby. So Lillard's going to be out today. That's going to open up good value. SHABAZZ Napier's almost the minimum price. Going to be hard to not play SHABAZZ today. I think he's like 3,800. CJ McCollum's going to be a great play. He's only 7,500. Obviously, it's going to be a pace-down game for Portland going up against Memphis, but Memphis definitely not that good defensively. So CJ McCollum, SHABAZZ Napier, those are two guys I'm kind of starting my lineups with today. We'll go ahead and start off with McCollum. Plug him in at point guard. You can obviously play him at shooting guard if you want to move him there. That probably makes more sense, but starting off with McCollum, it's going to be hard to not play him here. With Damian Lillard out this year, CJ, he's had monster games. We know he gets a ton of usage when Lillard's out. He plays a lot in the second unit. He runs point guard in the second unit when Lillard's on the bench, and CJ always racks up the fantasy points then. Obviously, with no Lillard, he's going to be pretty much playing a lot of point guard here. SHABAZZ will definitely get some run at point guard, but both guys will get plenty of opportunity. And CJ McCollum at 7,500, that's just really not expensive enough if he's going to be on the court without Dame. For what it's worth, he's done really well this year against Memphis, putting up 40 DraftKings points, an average of 40 DK points through 2 games against them. We take Dame off the court. You could think CJ could easily get about 45, 50, if not 55, close to 60 here. Definitely has a lot of upside in this spot. Obviously, SHABAZZ Napier going to be a very popular play today, but it's going to be hard to not play him at 3,800. Just way too cheap for the minutes he's going to see. SHABAZZ will most likely be starting for Lillard. He's going to play 25 to 30 minutes, if not exceed that amount. We've seen this year when Lillard has missed, SHABAZZ has played 30, 35 minutes, put up 35, 40 DraftKings points constantly. It's, like I said, going to be hard to not play him today. If you're making multiple tournament lineups, you could obviously fade him because you know he's going to be very popular. But in cash games, you should be starting your lineups with Napier today, especially at this price tag. Obviously, if DraftKings didn't have the salaries out already and they were able to adjust and maybe they priced up Napier to like $6K and maybe priced McCollum to like 8,500, that would obviously make them like tougher choices. You wouldn't just be locking them in. But when these guys are priced like this with no Lillard, it's kind of hard to not start your lineups with them. So CJ McCollum and SHABAZZ Napier going to be two very popular plays today, but just guys that make so much sense. And then looking for 3 other plays that I really like today, we're going to go to small forward. There's a guy that I really like here. You can also play him at shooting guard, so got some flexibility, at least on DraftKings. But Josh Jackson at 7,100, I do really like in this matchup against the Clippers. This game right here, LA, Phoenix, going to be played at a very fast pace. You got 2 teams that play at a fast pace, 2 teams that aren't that great defensively. We don't have any word on Devin Booker or TJ Warren. I believe Warren is still doubtful, so he is unlikely to play. Devin Booker did not practice on Tuesday, so I would imagine Booker is most likely doubtful as well. As long as both of those guys remain out, we're going to see Josh Jackson playing almost 40 minutes a night. Even if the game blows out, they're still going to let Josh Jackson be on the court. We've seen this year when both of those guys have missed, Booker and Warren have missed. He's put up monster games. Even though he hasn't had any monster games lately, he's been ultra consistent. 33, 31, 33, and 36 DraftKings points last 4 games. The minutes have been very high for Josh Jackson. In a fast-paced game against the Clippers, a team that doesn't play a lot of defense, I think Josh Jackson can easily get 6 to 7x on this price tag. Love him today. He is priced up to 7,100. The price tag is starting to rise. But like I said, as long as those 2 guys remain out, Jackson can definitely pay off this price, especially given the matchup today. And then looking for some other plays, if we go to power forward, there is a guy that I really like here. in this mid-range. There is a guy that I want to mention, though. I'm not going to include him in the 5 plays, but Kevin Love did take a shot to the face in Tuesday's game against the Heat. He did not return for that game, so if Kevin Love is out today, I would say he's questionable right now. Larry Nance at 5K is going to be a great option against Charlotte. Definitely keep your eye on that Kevin Love news. Make sure you're watching that, because if Love is indeed out today, Larry Nance at 5K is going to be great value. But obviously, since we don't have that news yet, I'm not going to go to Nance. I do like a guy that's a little bit more expensive. At 6,200, I really like Al Horford here against the Jazz. Obviously, against the Jazz, you don't love that matchup. But with Horford's price tag, with no Kyrie, with Marcus Morris, I believe he's going to miss this game as well, or at least he's questionable. Al Horford should be a great play here. Had a really nice game. Last game out against Phoenix, putting up 45 DraftKings points in 32 minutes. We've seen Al Horford put up big games this year when Kyrie has missed. He does get a lot of usage, or he does pick up a lot of usage when Kyrie's out. More opportunity for assists, more opportunity to score as well. I think Horford can definitely pay off this price tag, even in a somewhat tough matchup. Has legitimate 8x upside on this price. 48 DraftKings points from Horford. Would not surprise me at all. For what it's worth, he did put up 44 DraftKings points in one game this year against the Jazz. So even in the matchup that's not great, and even the pace of this game is going to be pretty slow, I still like Horford here at 6,200, just given the price, just given the how injury depleted Boston is right now. I think Horford, even in the slow-paced game, can still return value, especially in tournaments. I like him as well. Definitely has tournament upside. But then the last guy I like is at center, so I'm going to go through, or each position, we kind of gave a play at each position. Is a center I like in the 7K range. As long as we can confirm before lock that he is going to play today. MARC GASOL at 7,400. Going to be a great play with Tyreke Evans already ruled out for this game. I was on GASOL pretty heavily last game out against Minnesota, and he played really well. Tyreke Evans did not play in that game. GASOL played 34 minutes and put up 54 DraftKings points, had 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists, with 4 assists shy of a triple-double. This is the kind of upside that GASOL has when Tyreek's been out this year. GASOL picks up a lot of usage. He's had monster games this year when Tyreek's been out. And as long as this game remains competitive against Portland, we're going to see GASOL play his full minutes. Usually when he plays, when we can confirm he plays, usually does play full minutes. Obviously, there's risk about GASOL resting, but this is an 8 o'clock game. We should have news on GASOL before lock if he's going to play or not. And obviously, if we can confirm he's playing. Great play here at 7,400. He's done well in this matchup through 2 games against Portland. He's averaged 43 DraftKings points and played an average of 37 minutes. Obviously, some of those games might have been early on in the year when the Grizzlies were kind of playing for something. Even though they're sort of tanking here and kind of trying to lose games, you can still play GASOL, in my opinion, especially if he's going to be out there on the court. So yeah, guys, these are my 5 plays for today. CJ McCollum, SHABAZZ Napier, Josh Jackson, Al Horford, and MARC GASOL. This does leave you plenty of salary. You got 6K remaining per player. You can definitely work around some of these guys. Like I said in my video yesterday, you obviously don't have to play these guys. If maybe you don't like Josh Jackson today, or maybe you think Horford's a bad play, you could definitely take these guys out. These are kind of just my opinions. And these are kind of just 5 guys that I'm looking to start some of my lineups with, especially McCollum and Napier. Obviously, those guys are going to be pretty chalky today, pretty highly owned, but it's going to be hard to not kind of start your lineups with those guys, just given their price tag, opportunity. Josh Jackson, like I said, think he's going to be a really good play against the Clippers if no Warren and no Booker today. Horford, you can maybe get off of if you think that matchup's too tough and you don't think he's going to be able to pay off that price, but I think Horford still has a lot of upside even in a tough matchup. And then GASOL, obviously that's a risky play if we don't have any news on it before lock, but if we can confirm GASOL's playing and that game, Portland-Memphis game, stays competitive, obviously there's likelihood it does stay competitive if you take Lillard off the court. Haven't looked at spreads yet, but I would imagine it's only like a 7-8 point spread. Memphis could definitely keep this game close enough to where GASOL has to play about 34-35 minutes. And if that does happen, obviously I feel like he's going to crush that price. So yeah, guys, these are my 5 plays for today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you want to just talk about this slate, feel free to leave any comments down below. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, you can do that as well, at the DFS_GOAT. My Twitter is in the description. Just click that link, take you straight there, give me a follow, shoot me a DM. My DMs are open always on Twitter throughout the day. And like I said at the beginning, guys, if you haven't dropped a like on the video, make sure you do that. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. MLB coming soon. You're gonna want to make sure you're subscribed so that way you'll never miss out on any of my new MLB videos. Gonna be trying to get MLB videos out Monday through Friday, definitely. If I can get some weekend videos out on Saturdays and Sundays, I will try that as well, but mostly the weekdays is what I'm focused on for videos. And maybe I'll do some NBA videos as well. I haven't fully decided yet. Might throw some of those in there. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck tonight on this slate, guys. MLB starts tomorrow. Let's get it.